friends, Nana A. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting a new series called What to Do in Stardew. I will take you through the different seasons. We're at least going to do the first year. We'll see how it goes after that. We may continue. Now I want to start out by saying I by no means consider myself an expert on this game, but I have played for a number of years and I really love this game. I do want to start this by saying, in my stream last Tuesday, I did make a mistake, and I cannot remember who was in chat that said it, but thank you for correcting me. I went back and looked in Discord. I had it right in Discord, wrong in stream, and it was about the strawberries. And we will go into that. I had said that you get one yield or 2 yields, and actually you can get 2 yields or 3 yields the first year. And you'll see what all that means as we go through. But I just wanted to put that out there because I do not like giving disinformation on my channel. And I really pride myself in keeping things honest and true as much as I can. And I just love this game, y'all. And I hope that this series can help some new players or help bring some players to the game if you haven't tried it out yet. But let's get into it. We're going to start a brand new farm. And I think I'm going to use the standard farm just because I think for a new player, that's the easiest thing to do. And we'll go here to the little wrench. We're going to do the normal bundles. You can do remixed, which gives you some items that you didn't get when you first started playing, but it just kind of mixes up the bundles. But we're going to do the normal one, and we're going to say guarantee that it's completed in year 1. And if I remember correctly, that means that you'll be getting a red cabbage from, or it'll be offered at the traveling merchants. I think that's, we're not going to do a random seed. So I think that's all we're going to do there. Now I always get shirt number 110 because it's purple, and if you follow my channel, you know I'm all about purple. We're going to say Nana A. We're going to name this Nana's Farm. Favorite thing, I always put berries. We're not going to skip the intro, but I will make it go a little quicker. We're going to do the standard farm, and we may look at some of the other farms. This is the new one, but let's go with this one. It's easier to make your farm, I think. Okay, let's get into this. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole thing. And now we hop on a bus and off to Pelican Town we go, or Stardew Valley. We're going to be met by Robin, who is one of the residents of Pelican Town. She's the carpenter. So anything that we have made, repaired, built, we go to. And that's Robin. Hello, you must be Nana A. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. We need that leek, but we're not going to be able to get it. This is pretty much day 0, if you will. This is Nana's farm. Oh my gosh. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. right, Robin, whatever you say. And here we are, your new home. And there's Mayor Lewis, the old guy. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Is it though, Lewis? So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. And then Robin, being the clown that she is, I'll just say clown. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Rusty might be a little more apt though. Rude. He gets her back though. Don't listen to her, Nana A. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Yep. Humph. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. And off they go. Now, y'all, I know if you've played or if you've heard anything about Stardew, it's how fast the time goes. And it does go fast, but don't let it bother you. Okay. We're going to get, this should be 15 parsnips. Yep. One thing that you should always do is check your TV. Not only does it give you the weather, and just a little note, the third day it always rains. It also tells you how the spirits are feeling and lets you know what you can do that day. If they're in a good humor, you might want to go to the mines, check the trash cans. We'll get into all that. And living off the land just tells you a little bit about what, just tips and everything. Like this one says, this one's for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting for your first harvest. Okay, so we're going to go out there. The first thing we're going to do is tackle this stuff. Now the sieve that I'm using does not use any energy. Everything else does. So let's clear as much as we can. It's very important that you get crops going as soon as you can, at any point. Sometimes more so than others. And you're going to want to have a path cleared from that walkway to your house. But you might need to get there really quick sometime. So now we're going to use the axe and we're going to get rid of some of this wood. For your first day, I do not go to town. I know some people go to town. I do not. Well, let me take that back. I do, but I don't go buy a whole bunch. If you choose to do the community center, you're going to need one of each of the spring crops, which is parsnips, cauliflower, green bean, and potato. That's the 4 you will need. There's other crops. We only have 500 gold, which is not going to get us a lot. And we want our farming up. So what I do, and everybody plays different. You may play different. However you play is your way. I can just tell you how I play and how I've played for the last 8 years, I guess. And it has worked for me. So, whatever works for you. Now the reason why I'm saying chop wood is because you can see we don't have very much room in our pockets. Oh, and these little I call them little wiggly worms. Make sure you get them because they always have stuff. Sometimes they have like artifacts, books, different things. But let's figure out what I was saying. The wiggly worms distracted me. Okay, now we have 15 parsnips. 2, 3. And I'm going to go ahead and put about 20 plots down because more than likely, then I'm going to go ahead and water. We will find some wild seeds too, plus we're going to go to town really quick and get our other seeds. Now, normally I do not play a social game the first year. I have always got my farm up and going where it doesn't take me very much to do the chores every day. And then I start on the social game. But I've decided to break this series down. This first one is going to be about what to do, how you should start, and the different aspects, like we're going to forge. You're going to need a leek, at least one. Oh, so y'all, this is what I was talking about. I almost forgot. I knew I was doing something and distracted myself. You want to get 50 wood. I'm doing the small wood now because I don't want to use a lot of energy. We need 3 more pieces. It's going to be very important that you clear your farm off, because if you do not keep up with it, all this stuff will grow back and overrun, take out your crops. And, oh, it can be a mess. But let's go to town. This is Pelican Town, and I'll show you the map. It's not easy, I mean, it's not hard to do the map. You shouldn't get too lost because it's basically a square or rectangle, I guess you could say. You know, we're over here, and then this is the town, and this is the back way. Up here is the back way to our farm from the mountains, and all this will be open later, but this is where Robin is. This is where the mine, and all that comes later. This is the beach, and this over here, if I can get it to go, is Cinder Snap Forest. So once you get all that down, you're pretty good to go. Maybe a little lost at first. And you know what? And if you do like me, because I'm jibber jabbering instead of paying attention to what I do, you're just going to run the time out. Pier closes at 5, so hopefully we'll eventually get there. So you open this, and this is everything that you can make now. So we want to do a chest. We want to push the right button and do a chest. I will do that a lot because I play with 2 different consoles, and they use different buttons. Okay. Now, we're going to put all this in there. Okay, now, back to town. The bus stop's up there. We're going to go in the rectangle, but first I want to make it to Pierre's to get the seeds, and you would think it's 2 o'clock, that wouldn't be a thing, but see, now it's already 2:30, so let's go in. By the time I push the right button, let's start talking. That's Lee. Now, if you want to talk to the store owners, you have to go around the counter. If you're buying something, then you do this. Now, we have some parsnips. We want 1 green bean, 1 cauliflower, and 1 potato for now. And, yeah, that's good for now. This is where you find anything that you can do for people and make gold. This is everybody's birthday. So that's your spring in Stardew. This is the mayor's house right down here. Oh, there's Maru. She lives up there with Robin. This is George. We'll go in. This is George, and she says call her Granny, so we'll call her Granny. Oh, it's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. I love George, y'all. He is my favorite one, I think. Too bad he's taken. Oh, some more little wormies. Now, if you go across the bridge, and I don't expect everybody to go, oh, yep, I got that now. This is the library. This is Gunther. Up here is Clint. He's the blacksmith. And then if you go up here, there's Joja. Oh, there's Pam. Hey kid, the name's Pam. Plating on doing another farm on top of this one to include in this series. We're going to do the community service in this one, but I've never done Joja Mart. That's the mayor. No, it was okay. There's Elliot. He lives on the beach. A lot of people like Elliot. You can come gather. You're going to need this for the community center, and that's the one we're going to do first. I've never done the Joja Mart route, but I'm thinking maybe. And here we will eventually fix this. You can see you need 300 pieces of wood, so we cannot get 300 pieces of wood on this energy. And I'm just doing a little, this is Stardew. You picked a good time to move here. Now this, I always get these mixed up and have to look. This is Jody, Kent, and Sam. And then this is Emily and Haley next door. And then Lee lives out here in this house right here. I forget she's down here. But she is. Now you can come this way. They haven't announced it yet, but once you play, you know it's there. So we found some spring onions. They're not really just the best, and we're going to get rid of, oh my gosh, this is the part I do not like, is not having room in our pack. And usually I will take out like the tools I don't need. Now, like I was saying, these are not the best energy, but they will do for energy, and they're free. You just have to come pick them up. Now, this is a spot they're going to regrow here for a while during spring, so make sure you come check. Now we have a horseradish. What are we going to do, y'all? Okay. This is what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to get rid of the stone. I usually don't do that, but I want this. And we'll have plenty of stone, but do not throw away your resource materials like that. You will need them. We need a dandelion. We have everything except for the dandelion, I think. And that's to open up the community center. Now these can be used for energy too. They can, the forgeables can also be kept. We just leveled up in forging, y'all. That's what that means when it says you've got something to sleep on, because your leveling up happens overnight. So let's see if we can get through. That's why I didn't drop any tools, because this is our first time. And we're going to see if we can get through here. Alright, not that way. Alright, we're just going to make our way. It's 9:30. You have to be in bed before 2 o'clock. If not, then you pass out. You can lose some of your items. You can lose gold. It all depends on when and how it happens. And where. Okay. So I would advise you to... we're going to put this one... I always like to do my green beans over here because they're hard to get around because they're on a vine. But see now, these, all we got to do is plant because we already have them. And that's basically, okay, we need... yeah, we need a dandelion. We got everything else to open it. Usually, I stay out till, I just have to. If I'm on the farm, I stay out till 1:30. But we just do not have the energy at this time, and I don't want to use the spring onions when we're about to go to bed anyway. So, let's go in. We will finish our first day and see. We should level up. Yep, leveled up on foraging. So now we can craft field snacks and some wild seeds, which will help further with the foraging. Remember, always check your TV. The weather is for the next day, so it should say it's going to rain. Yep, it's going to rain. Spirits are very displeased today, so if you had opportunity to go to the mine, you'd probably see more monsters than usual. Pierre just wants to sell us a bigger backpack. I would love to get it. Oh, now we're going to water. Very important to water. And then we are leaving the farm for most of the day. We're going to go see Willie. He's going to give us a fishing rod, his old fishing rod. You can come down here and fill it up. Now, what we're going to do is, we don't need that. We don't need that or that or that. I will take that just in case we see some little wiggly worms, as I call it. We'll take the spring onions for energy. Now let's go see Willie. To me, your lifeline in this game starts the second day. I know a lot of people will say crops, and That's somewhat true, but not for a few days. But fishing, you can get some gold fishing. Now, the rule of thumb almost everybody goes by is you keep one of everything, and then you can sell the rest. You will learn what you need for the community center. So always keep one for the community center and one if somebody may have a request or we give as a gift or anything like that. Okay, here's Willie. He just got back from a fishing trip. Come on, Willie. Ahoy there, miss. He heard we were in town. He wanted to meet us. He's still trying to unwind. He's been out a month on the sea, but he got a big haul, sold a lot of fish, and bought a new rod, so he's going to give us his. He just wants fishing to stay alive, which I don't blame him. I'm a big fishing person in real life. So we got a bamboo pole. In real life, I used to fish tournaments. Not anymore. That was a long time ago, but I've always loved the outdoors and anything that has to do with water. Swimming, scuba diving, fishing, all of that. And he says anything we catch, he will buy. If it smells, it sells. That's what his old pappy used to say. So, probably the best thing to do is to start fishing right here because you do not have a lot of room in your pack. So, eventually maybe he'll go in and you can sell your fish. So you just wait for the noise and it says hit, then you push the button. On the Xbox, it's the X button. There we go. Now, you want to keep the fish in the green bar. And the green bar is not very big at first. That's why a lot of people have trouble. But if you up your fishing, which you can do today, or you get a better fishing rod, then that green area gets bigger and it's easier to catch fish. So we're just going to keep fishing here for a while. There goes Willie into his cabin. And so you just have to keep it with the fish. If you drop it below or take it above, you're going to lose the fish. Alright, let's go again. I just keep fishing. The second day is the fishing day. Now, there are, I think, 5 patterns of fishing. We will do one whole episode on fishing, and I'll go over all of that. But once you learn the patterns and you learn which fish does what, you'll get it. I actually enjoy fishing in Stardew more than I do other games. And it took me a while to be able to do it. Now this is sea jelly. This was new for me, but I read that maybe you trade it in to the bookseller. Foraging is important too, but to me, the second day is fishing. And if you go all the way to the top, keeping it in the green, then you get a perfect catch and it gives you a better quality of fish, I believe. I would not worry about that in the beginning. I would just worry about being able to keep the fish in the green. And don't worry about the treasure chests that are going to pop up. Especially if you have this small of a green area. A lot of times, after a while, you know, when you have more energy, I will chop enough wood to make a few chests, and I will put them around where I fish. That way, if you're having really good luck and your pocket fills up, you can. Oh, we just leveled up in fishing, so that's good. You can put them in the chest and keep on fishing. And then you can pick out the ones you want and the ones you want to keep, and just a little bit of extra pocket space until you upgrade your bag. You can upgrade it twice. The first time will give you a second row, and the last time will give you a third row, and that's all you get in this one. Unless it has changed with the update, and I have not seen that yet. Now we're going to be learning about the update together, because, you know, that just came out, so 1.6. And you will need some of these fish for the community center. But if you want seeds, I would sell. I would keep one of everything and then sell. And that one can be for the community center, and then as you catch another one, you can keep it for requests or gifts or cooking. Eventually you'll be able to cook. And also, as you move further along in fishing, there's better rods, and the next one that we can get will allow us to use bait and tackle. And they have so many different types of tackle that will help you do different things. See? It got away from me. Oh, look. Over here, you see this little area right here? Try to get that. Alright. And we will go fishing again tomorrow, because there are certain fish that you can catch that you will need, and you catch them in the rain. The hardest one for me to catch, still to this day, is the catfish. That's putting the legendary fish aside, or the rare fish. To me, the catfish is the hardest. But you need it for the community center, so you just have to keep trying. I wanted to go to the lake. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. You can use trash. Eventually you'll have a recycle bin. But now I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, we can sell one of those. And you have to be careful. Just, we have anchovy, a better anchovy, and then a star. So what I'll do is I'll sell those two. Got two of those. And a sardine. So I'll sell those. Got three of those. I'll sell two of those for right now. You got one herring and then two of these. So I'll sell one. Just because I want to buy some more crops. The rest we will keep. Now, here, if you wanted to, you could spend 250 gold and buy some trout soup, and it'll help you, give you a little bit of help with fishing. I don't do that right now. Maybe if I'm trying to catch one of the bigger fish. We need both of those. We got the shell, but we need the mussel also. And I can't remember if we got a mussel. So it's 3:30. Tomorrow, wait, let's see. Clint is looking for 10 pieces of coal. So we'll accept it. Hopefully we'll be able to do it. We're not going to be able to get crops today or tomorrow. That's what's for my gameplay and the way I do it. I try to get at least one of the other crops that first day. But he'll be closed by the time we get back up there. By the time I figure out which button to push. See? Alright. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's see. If we don't make it, we can go to the lake and fish. I doubt very seriously we make it. It's 4:30. I'm not fast, as you can see. Trying to run. No. Maybe. If I push the right button. Okay. I want some more cauliflower. I want some more potatoes. I want a couple of tulips. A couple of kale. A couple of jazz. And maybe another couple of beans. Okay. Now, let's go plant these. And if we have time, we will fish some more. If not, we're going to fish tomorrow. It'll be raining, so we don't have to water crops, so we can go quick. Okay. Now we can plant that and that. And usually, I don't do so good in the beginning, but after that I try to plan out my garden. In the scheme of things, it's not as important to me. I tell you what, let's put the flowers up here. They'll look cute in front of the house. I thought I got more than one tulip, but I guess I didn't. Now, even though I want to just go fishing, we need to water. Because it's already 7 o'clock. And right now we do not have... Oh, we need to eat. We do not have a path cleared. And you can see it only gives you 13 energy. Okay. Now we'll go up here and we're going to put this up, but we're going to get these back out for now because with what little energy that gave us, we are going to get our path for right here. This is giving us more stone and we can get coal to give to Clint. And my tools are out. I like my axe in the first one, my hoe in the second one, and then the watering can, then the pickaxe, and then the scythe. Don't ask me why, I just do. And actually, I think when my husband plays, his is backwards from that. So I think that's kind of funny. This is Robin's. This is where Linus lives. Linus is a little shy. He doesn't do very well with people. And we only have one spot because I didn't intend on going. Oh, do y'all hear that sound? That's Joja Company person working on clearing their way to the mine. Because obviously they blocked the way to the mine. Now here's where you get your lake fish. You want a largemouth bass, a carp, a bullhead, and a walleye? The last one? Okay. And I know that we just filled up that last slot. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to eat the algae. It doesn't give you very good energy either, but we need that spot. And now you can get some night fish. There in the community center, there's a place for lake fish, river fish, ocean fish, night fish, specialty fish, and a crab pot. And it looks like we are not going to be lucky with anything but algae and trash. We're going to eat it again, just in case we do catch something. We don't have very much time left. Now, I will try not to play exactly like I play, because I will push the time. And I don't want, if you're first starting out, I don't want you to do that. You want to give yourself plenty of time to get back, because you're still learning the map. May have not cleared a good path to your house. There's a whole bunch of reasons. Okay, one more time. We're going to leave about 12:30. Well, we're going to leave now because it's full. I forgot. Okay, so we'll just go home. There's no use in trying to empty our pockets. You can go up this way. And you want to make sure you don't have to go behind Robin's house, but always do, because that's just the path I take from this way back home. Now, we definitely want some more crops, but another big thing we want to do is increase our packs. So we'll be working on that. Let's put stuff in here. And this does not stop the time like you do if you actually pause it. We're not going to need that. We're going to keep those two. We're going to go in and go to bed. You remember this morning, see, we leveled up. It said it was going to be raining. So that's a good thing. And you can see out the window there, it's dark. Tomorrow should be sunny. Yep. Spirits are in good humor. Well, maybe we'll catch some good fish. And we don't have to water, so we're going to start out going this way. Sometimes I'll start out the other way, but I go this way a lot because I want my lake fish as much as I can get. Some fish you're not going to be able to get for the community center unless the traveling merchant has them. And that's another reason why we need to get some money. We will sell fish tonight, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of money by Friday. The traveling merchant comes on Friday and Sunday. It can be a little expensive, so watch what you buy. But you can get things for the community center there that would take you most of the year to get, like special fish or crops that you haven't grown yet, food that you're not able to make. And she has a few decorations. And she usually sells a rare seed. I would definitely buy those if you can, but they're 1,000 gold a piece, so you may not be able to the first time. I concentrate pretty good bit on the community center at first. And once I get the community center done, or if I get all I can do in spring done, then I look at other things. But my farm, my crops, fishing, and the community center is what I focus on first. And foraging, which goes along with, walking around for fish. You see something, you pick it up. All right, we got our largemouth bass, and we got our carp. And I think we caught the bullhead last night. Let's fish one more time here, and then we're going to the river in town. See if we can get some river fish, and then eventually we're going to the ocean this afternoon because we can catch an eel because it's raining. Now, in the scheme of things, carp, and we'll go over this in the fishing episode, carp, not worth a whole lot. So keep that in mind. Now our biggest thing here is going to be space. So we may sell some to Willie. We know we need to keep the largemouth. We'll probably end up eating the wild horseradish for energy. We need to look for a dandelion. We have not found a dandelion yet. We found the daffodil. There's another one. Let's just fish right here real quick. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that one's going to be a good one. But we're fixing to miss it. Wonder what that one is. But that's okay. I used to get upset, but now I'm like, especially in the beginning, when you have a fish like this and you don't have very much green and they move so quick. I just try to keep them in the green as long as I can. That way I have enough built up, though if they start doing this, maybe I can still catch them. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like now. It's not working for me very well, is it? It won't let me keep it built up. You just have to keep trying. Yep. Alright. We'll catch it. And one thing, if you sell the fish through the box, the shipping box or bin, you get credit for it. If you're trying to catch all of the fish or whatever it is. But if you sell it to Willie, you do not get credit for it. So, we leveled up again. But I used to get upset about it when I first started playing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not ever going to get this. And then now it's okay. It's like real life. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. I also have a place on my Discord. I guess this is a good time to say I hope you enjoy this series, and hopefully we'll be able to catch that fish one time. So don't forget to hit the like button if you want to see more content like this. And consider subscribing. Come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. And I have a Discord that you can join. There is a place for Stardew Valley on the Discord. I've started tips and tricks, so to speak, in one area. And then the next one I've started kind of giving an overview of each resident. Right now we're doing the ones in spring. The first one I've done is Mayor Lewis, and you are welcome to put any facts that you know or anything that's happened in the game, as long as they're true. And like I said in the beginning, I really pride myself on keeping things as factual and as true as I can on this channel. I do not want to give people the wrong information. I know I wouldn't like it if I was going somewhere to find out something and I was not given the true information. And I can tell you that happens because there's been a couple of sites, and I'm not going to name them. For one, I don't want to promote any disinformation, but they put out a few tips on Stardew Valley, and my husband and I were like, we don't think so. So, and this is the only way I know to figure it out, is we actually tried it, what they said, and they were not correct. So I don't know if they just don't have the correct information, if they're giving it out on purpose. I don't know. But I will caution you, and this goes for me too. I mean, there's things like I've told you, the strawberries. I had it right on Discord and wrong in stream. But check it out. Verify before you just blindly believe anybody. And in this game, it's really not. One of them was, it was something about if you die somewhere, or pass out, not die. If you pass out somewhere, it doesn't cost you anything. And this was not in the home. So we were both like, we've done that before, and it did cost us. So I said, well, let me see. So I did it, and it did cost me golden items. And the good thing is that was done on purpose, so all I did was start the day over. And no harm, no foul. But still, even though you can start the day over, you want to get the facts the first time. you go to sites and videos and stuff, if you go, you're either going for the enjoyment of watching the game or for information. And you want good information. Everybody does. So, that's just my cautionary tip to everyone. Check it out. Make sure that they're telling you correctly. Alright, let's go to the beach because it's 3:50. We should be able, by the time we get there, to catch our eel. Now, the eel is hard to catch too with the beginning fishing rod, but we're going to give it our best try. We don't have to catch it today. There'll be other rainy days in spring, but I always like to catch it and get it out of the way. You know what? First, let's go see if we can sell. Hey, Willie. To sell those, I think we have. I'm going to sell one of those. And we're going to sell all but two of those. And we got one carp here to keep and one to put in the community center. So let's go see if we can catch an eel. See, we already got us almost 500 gold. I'm telling y'all, fishing is the way to go. Now, I'm going to try to keep these episodes no longer than an hour. I mean, there's a lot to pack into that hour. So we may not get, like, more, like this may be the only day. Now, unless that fish goes up there, I'm not going to try for that. Okay, he went up there, sorry. Because a lot of times in the beginning it doesn't give you a lot of good stuff. But we did get coal. One coal. Let's go ahead and eat this. It gave us 13 energy. Let's eat these. All of this stuff gives 13. But I'm just doing it to empty out of space. But like I said, the treasure chest and the perfect catches, until you get comfortable catching a fish, I would not try for them. Now, once you move up a little, there are certain tackle, bobbers that will help you slow the fish down. It'll help you get more treasure chests. There's some that keep the fish on while you're getting the treasure chest. There's so much, so much. And that's what goes for this game in general. There is so much in this game. There is so much that I could tell you in these first 3 days that we haven't went over. But that's just the beauty of it. This game, there's always, your decisions can lead to different plots. Like, if I make a different decision than you do, my game may be a little bit different than yours. Or, oh, a flounder. Great. Now we're going to have to make a decision. Well, I want the flounder. So we're going to do this. You can drop it. And it will be there tomorrow when you come back. Same thing with the fish. Because I've tried it. Actually, I tried it in a stream. And we went back the next day, and everything was still there, including the little fish. But I felt sorry for it being out of the water overnight, but it was there. Okay. Now, we're going to test it again and see if it's still true. See, everything laying there. I'm going to keep trying for the eel. And it has a quick pattern. It likes to jump around a lot. Oh, a halibut. Alright. So now, we're going to replace that. And see if it's all there when we get back. Seaweed, you can keep because there's actually a quest or request for it. We're not going to keep the driftwood either. Usually I catch eels up there, but our little place is getting kind of filled up. Oh, this might be our eel, y'all. You see how fast that went up? He's not moving a lot, though. Oh, wait, there he goes. Yep, this might be the eel. Yep, there it is. Alright. We're going to put it there. Okay. That one may have went back in the water. But we're going to go put this stuff in a chest. And I usually would not, but we're going to come back and get the stuff just in case. Okay, Sebastian lives with Robin. In this game, I have married twice. Once, my first time was Shane, I believe. And that was just because he's so moody and gripey and dark. I was like, I'm going to win you over. And then the second one was Sebastian. Alright. Okay. We're going to go back and get it. We don't have a lot of energy. I didn't go get spring onions today. We will the next time. And I'm thinking this is probably going to be our last day in this part of the series. Because I'm pretty sure we're at an hour. And I'm trying not to go over an hour, but y'all, there's so much in this. I'll have to do a little bit better planning on my next one. But I wanted to get more than 2 days in, but there's just so much to do. In this first year, I always feel like it's just busy, 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 busy. Okay. We got all of our stuff. Now, I'm not going to go back the other way I thought about going back and getting spring onions, but we haven't cleared that path at the bottom. So and tomorrow, one of the first things we're going to have to do is figure out what we want to sell. Or we can do that before we go, probably. No, I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll start the next episode. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this once or twice a week. But, let's just go in and go to bed. See how we did for the day. We leveled up to 2 in fishing. Level 3 in fishing. So that's good. We can make crab pots now. Now, we're going to end it here. We did good. We're level 3 fishing. We got extra crops planted than what we got our first day. We even have a little money, 467 gold. I hope you like this series. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you enjoy content like this, I play Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. I've started Dinkum and Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of scavenger hunts, and so hope you enjoy the series. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you hadn't already, please subscribe. Come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. And of course, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye y'all.